You want to keep
But
it PG, the supreme PG.
okay, so if you're not aware, this is that new league that recently formed up. It's called Supreme Racing League. You might have heard of it. Um, nice plug there, James. And yeah, this is what you can
Yeah.
expect over
Okay.
this.
For everyone who is joining at the moment, welcome to round 21, the last final round of SRL GP2 around Abu Dhabi. I'm joined as always, or for finally, by James as us two commentating together.
Woohoo! Well, in this league anyway. I mean, there's other leagues, but this league is the final time
Yeah.
me and Mando are going to commentate together. It's been a long journey.
Since Singapore,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Since Singapore? What are you on about? Oh well, yeah, since then. But when did we do our first race together? When was that? Was that like GP3 or something?
Commentating? I think it was RGL, and
Yeah.
then no, actually it was GP2 Canada, and then I got
Was that our
introduced.
first race? Was it really?
That
Oh,
was our first
I
race
thought it was,
commentating. Yeah,
oh.
strange,
I
isn't
thought
it?
it was
But yeah,
GP3 Brazil. Okay, cool.
hello,
Carry on.
Lewis Racer. Hello, Joe. As always, committed watching driver, whatever we're
Very
gonna call
committed
it.
to watch what is essentially a social race.
Yeah, it is. So let us explain. The championship is decided. Every championship is decided. Only thing to fight for is probably the lower positions, if there is. Let me check actually. Will Shots has won the
Yeah.
championship.
Ninth
Mana
place,
with Melanie
10th,
and
11th place,
Ninjas are decided. Wait.
third place.
Third place, baby.
Yeah,
Necros
but
51
like,
and SL Ninjas. 2 points between those two.
yeah, so it's something to watch for the race. It's not massive hype,
No,
like,
it's
or
not
is it?
massive, but it's still something to watch for. Like, it's a
Yeah,
podium
it's like
position
still
in
something to watch
championship.
for. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got third in oh, tier one, haven't you? Or you're pretty close. I'm not sure.
You're still fighting for
I
it.
think that's what I read.
Yeah.
Still
Alright, that
fine.
would be.
Oh, okay. You haven't had a podium yet, have you?
Oh, we're not talking about me, are we? You don't have to talk about my shocking season.
Oh, it's not that bad. I mean, you finished
No.
third. I mean.
Yeah, I was just about to say, but I haven't got a podium yet. Fuck me.
Rip.
Oh yeah,
Well, if you,
as you might can tell, this is quite chill. Feel free to
yeah,
ask questions and stuff. James,
yeah, I'm gonna actually check the Twitch chat as well. If
James
you've got
and
any
me
questions to ask.
there to entertain
Have you
you.
changed the whole name of the Twitch account now as well? Have I got to search
Of
up
course, so
Supreme Racing?
do you think like because
Oh,
we changed to
that's
Supreme
good.
then the Twitch channel would stay Slipstream RL?
Mundo, that was a good plug, mate. I'm sorry. That was
Oh,
advertised. It's like, have I got to go and switch? Go and follow this account. Oh yeah, go follow that one. Yeah, right.
now
Okay, whatever.
we have like 70 followers.
Supreme Racing League.
I
Well,
don't-
if you hadn't heard about it,
Yeah,
yeah,
I got asked
I
something.
can't find it.
Do I like a big
Did
knob
you put?
window? Like if you are referring to you, then yeah, I like you. But welcome Bosley Gaming. Welcome Bosley Gaming also.
Oh dear.
Savage, but I'm actually following Langman at the moment. Should we actually?
Yeah.
James, could
Yeah,
you
Langman's
get
actually
some
taking part
facts
in it.
about good old Abu Dhabi?
I can give you some lovely facts about Abu Dhabi. Well, as we know, is a very obvious stat. This was a track that opened in October 2009 with a lovely hotel section just above Langman as he comes through now. There you go, and it changes lights. If you didn't know that, that's a nice little fact to have for you. Lap record around here, I believe, is set by none other than Sebastian Vettel, but I could be wrong. I'll check up on that. But yeah, Vettel
Oh
won the championship here, 2010, whatever.
no!
And, yeah.
Warden
What's happened?
is
Warden retired?
out. Some strange
Oh,
reason. And now I got the
that's a
sound
shame.
glitch, so yeah,
Oh.
incredible.
Yeah, some more little stats about Abu Dhabi. What can we say? It was the scene of the first ever double points race, of course. We remember back in 2014, and then
Oh
Hamilton won
yeah.
that. That was a pretty obvious stat. Kimi Räikkönen, he took he was the eighth different winner of the 2012 season when he came here and won, and famously come out with all these quotes that are now absolutely publicised to crap by WTF1. So, yeah. Also, I mean, in my opinion, I think Brazil's had better title deciders than Abu Dhabi, but yeah, let us know what you think on that. I mean, you could tell us that in the chat what you think.
Mm.
What track has provided the better action down the years? Well, obviously Brazil's been a lot, longer, but
Actually,
since
yeah, sorry.
yeah,
That was making me
actually,
think of the season. Well, what is
yeah.
your best highlights of the season, James?
Oh, best highlights of the season. I'm trying to think. There's been a couple. I mean, the British Grand Prix. Like, that really, like, I know
Oh
it's not
yeah,
being
the
because I'm
race I
patriotic or
didn't
anything.
commentate in.
That
Great.
was a pretty cool race, to be honest. I mean, it ended up 1/10 of a second difference.
Oh
That
yeah, I
was
remember
it.
that.
What a race. Also, and I love it. Austria was my favourite
Yeah, I was
race.
just about to
It
say.
was fantastic, that race. Absolutely loved it. And the
Also,
fact that Omar
Belgium
got on the
was up
podium.
there, and also
Belgium.
Singapore. Not that much because of the entertainment, but because it showed the raw pace of real shots, catching almost a whole
Yeah.
pit stop gap to Melanie. I would never forget that moment.
Yeah. What a crazy race that was as well. But
Yeah.
I don't know whether you're going to do an awards ceremony because I remember you did one like the end of last season. I remember, I think, was it last season? Pretty
Uh,
sure you did.
I'm not sure. Like, it'll
But
probably be
yeah.
biased
But
at
anyways,
SF, but
put yeah. But I mean, we'll give you the rundown on what we think of GP2 this season, who we
yeah.
would have put up there. So of course, having looked at it, I mean, was going to ask you who, like, obviously, Real Shots was champion, but if there was a driver that you really have, admired this season, and you think, they've done a really, really good job, who would you put your money? Well, not your money on, but who would you say, sort of
Well, yeah,
thing?
like
Was
Melanie. He still has a shot of winning tonight, so let's not forget that. His
yeah.
curse has been there for 20 races, so yeah, let's pray tonight.
Mm.
But yeah, Melanie has done an incredible job to even contend real shots. We'll probably have the pace of tier 1. But yeah, enough of that. Rampage has also it surprised me a lot. Not a guy we have noticed that much, but behind the scenes he has
Mm.
worked through the season, getting consistent points and actually 2 podiums in the season. He's currently P5 in the championship, so yeah,
Mm.
Rampage is really
Yeah.
surprising
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, absolutely. He's done a good job. I think I may be incorrect here, but I'm pretty sure he was in GP3 at the start of the
Indeed, he
season.
was. Um,
Yeah, and he
I,
was racing me for a win at Silverstone until I got a puncture on the last lap, and he won the race. So
Gee.
there you go. How much of a bottle I am.
But yeah,
GG.
like
Uh,
many of other drivers from SRL as well, they started from the bottom. Let's mention some names:
mm,
Danny, Arounder, Real Shots also was in GB3.
yeah,
Like, if you
exactly.
think about it, a lot of these guys have just started from the bottom and fought the way through, and
Very,
yeah, it's amazing to see
yeah.
them here now.
And in all respect, they've become out and they've become some of the best drivers in the
Look at
community,
Danny, man.
especially like Danny and all
Yeah.
rounder. Look at them, they're fantastic. Seriously, they're just sensational drivers to watch on their day.
Mm.
And what they've achieved now in league racing is simply something they should really hold their head up high from because it was being sensational. Do
And
you
there's
remember Danny
something
last
that's
season taking the
noticeable about
championship?
this league, and why I
Yeah,
keep
that's a good play.
committing my time to this, because I love to see the
Yeah,
commitment and like the progress that happens during just one season.
absolutely. I mean, I've been in the league, I've raced in the league. I know how this league has worked for well, it's been a while, but like, as I said, it's got to go down as it was fantastic when I was racing, but I never really achieved anything. But I could tell you that the tier last season was, in my opinion, I believe last season was so much more competitive than this season to an extent. Like, I know Danny was quite dominant, but there always seemed to be, like, having raced in it, you just felt it was more competitive
Yeah.
rather than when you sat watching it. It seems a sort of different perspective on the whole
And
shebang,
yeah,
but still.
to end this discussion or topic, we'll be going to Supreme, obviously, and hopefully more of this we have just talked about will happen. Obviously, will do, and we hope to get the development of potential future rising stars in the league racing community. But
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
how many minutes have left? I think we are close to happy hour.
Coming to that stage, yeah,
I've just seen
absolutely.
Wilson. He's
It's a
been
discussion we
practicing.
should come back to, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's interesting. But yeah, currently real shots in the Mercedes is only P6 and he's 8 tenths off the pace of the leaders at
I
the
think he's
moment. And
getting a feel
Morgs
for
is,
the track.
yeah,
As many are in the league racing community, they're probably not as committed to the game because it's pretty dead. So I think he's just getting
yeah,
used
it
to
is
it,
at the
and then
moment.
he'll get to his hot lap, main hot lap on the slippers. So yeah, I'll let you guide through, James. On
Absolutely.
that.
Take us through your lap then. Yeah,
James. Yeah.
let's go. Oh, am I doing it?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're doing it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, this is new. Right, okay, then. So we're heading down in towards turn one then. Let's just see where he picks his braking point. It's just before the 50-metre board and then flicks the car in. Takes a nice apex there. It'll be interesting if he holds this in 6th. No, short shifts to 7th and then tries to hold it. I'm not sure how much momentum you're going to get out of that as he ends sector 1 of the lap. And now coming through this lovely little sector, of course, the Ferrari well just behind this hairpin of turn 7 as he flicks the car in left and then power straight on down one of the longest straights on the calendar towards turn 8, which can be a very good opportunity to make moves in the race. We've seen it done an awful, well, I've seen it in the past done an awful lot, but into turn 8 he goes, brakes just after the 100-metre board, then flicks the car in yet again. Doesn't take any curb because those curbs just throw
Curves are
you.
dreadful
They're
around here.
honestly, yeah, it's awful. And then with the DRS wide open again, this is another good spot to make an overtaking manoeuvre through turn 11, 12 and 13. Very, very unique corner on this circuit. You need to try and keep it as straight as possible through here. He tries it and keeps it tight on the apex. Coming into turn 14, now this is a lovely sector, but it is a, it really
You
is an
need to
arse
nail it.
on
It's a
your
bit like
right
Singapore
front
last
tyre.
sector. Slow in, fast out. Get the
Yeah,
best exit and the flow as well.
yeah, as he comes into turn 19, how much does he dare take on that right-hand side? He takes a lot of curb on the exit, but you can get away with that, so it's okay. Now through turn 20 and 21 of the lap, and it seemed a pretty clean lap from Real Shots, a couple of lockups, but he goes P1, a 39.0, and would it
GG.
ever have surprised you? Real Shots is on provisional pole then in Abu Dhabi, and just showing what he's been all about the whole season.
I
Really.
really have
I
to
mean,
just take a quick pause. But yeah, I'll hand it over to you, James, for the remaining minutes of the session.
oh, absolutely. Okay. Well, yeah. So there you go. Real Shots on provisional pole. We should have probably expected that, to be honest. But yeah, interesting to see. And yeah, we can take a look at the race director then. So Real Shots is currently leading then from Langman, who is second, but he done his time on a super soft tyres, Langman, a 39.1, and he is less than a tenth off of the leader at the moment. Menany is third, then it's Morgs and Warden and Exact. Warden is out of the set, binned it, what I'm saying in the chat. So, yeah, I did take it from the chat. Thank you very much. I did take the hint. And Warden is fifth. Very committed to being Australian and racing at this sort of time. But still, Exact is sixth, and then it's Antiv Beacon in seventh. Ninjas is eighth with Rampage in ninth. And Exploding Emerald rounds off the top 10. Factual Impala and then VJ starts on the sixth row, and Net Cruise is competing in his last race here today. He starts last on the grid for this one. So, yeah, Greek Master was going to race apparently, and decided not to because he's apparently too tired. He's weak and too tired. Yeah, school is more important than F1. Absolutely, absolutely right. So yeah, I think this is pretty much all over now. I want to say we're coming through the last few laps here. Let's just see who else is on a time. Got Morgs, who's P4. Yeah, well, if I give you a few plugs here, lads, there are still a lot of sign-ups that you can get involved with in SRL. The Classic League has gone down a real storm. So if you want to take part on that, that will be Wednesday nights at 7 PM on Xbox One for those wondering. I think they may do one for PS4, but I'm not too sure. Also, for another plug, I guess, these guys will eventually, I'm not too sure of them. There will be sign-ups coming up for the next season of SRL. So get ready for that, and if you're watching from the PS4 side, this is what the Xbox One side has to bring. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. A lot of plugs. So yeah, absolutely. Morgs is coming around the final corner now on the ultra soft tyres, and I think improved, but I could be wrong. No, he didn't improve. Stays fourth. So to be fair, pretty good qualifying from the Welshman. And yeah, there's the last few cars coming around the circuit now. SRL Rampage is one of those in the Ferrari. So yeah, this is going very well for him. And whilst you're away, Mundo, I gave a few plugs, so expect sign-ups to be coming in thick and fast now. Yeah, this is I don't know.
Yeah, what's happening? Are we in the heavy or not?
Nothing.
Okay,
This is basic.
cars.
This is basic. Yeah, this is the last run. I think Rampage and Exploding Emerald. I think are on their last runs. Both came up from GP3, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. But also those two, as I said, a lot from GP3. Yeah, let's see. Rampage on his ultra run. Can he make the most out of it? Let me check his sector times. He's improved a lot on his sector 2, probably half a second. Let's see.
Yeah.
Really crucial
Just seen
to
that.
nail this one. Slow and fast.
Yeah, this last sector. Nice. Through turn 20 and 21. This is probably not the greatest opportunities to make a move through here, but around the final corner comes Rampage for the last qualifying run of the season, goes fourth, so not a bad effort then from Rampage. Yeah, 500ths of a second off Langman, and I'm gutted for him after what happened yesterday. But there is your order, so it's real shots from Langman, then Melanie, Rampage, Morgs, Warden, Exact in the Mercedes, Antiv Beacon, Ninjas, Exploding Emerald, Factual Impala, VJ and Net Cruise on his final race in SRL starts last.